What's up guys, Brennan here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a piano tutorial for the song Runaway by Kanye West. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future piano tutorials. And with that, let's get right into the video. I'm going to go ahead and play a preview of what you'll be learning in today's video. So first we start with the intro, which is just the right hand. You're gonna have your third finger here on E very high up on the piano, and you're gonna go. And then you jump down to this lower E. So you do the high one 3 times, and then this one once. Then you move your third finger to D sharp, and you do that 3 times. Move down to this one once, then this one 3 times, C sharp, C sharp down here, and then you go A, G sharp, E, and then we get into the main part. So all together that's Then we get into the next part of the song. So your right hand's gonna be doing this pattern, and then your left hand is gonna kind of be jumping back and forth between the lower and the top part of the piano. So I'm gonna show you the pattern in the right hand first. So first you have your thumb on E, G sharp, B. Starting at the bottom, you go back to the middle. And you do it 8 times. Starting from the bottom, ending in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you move your thumb and leave the other 2 the same. You move your thumb down to D sharp, and you do that 8 times starting from the bottom, ending in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you move your thumb to C sharp, middle finger to E, pinky to G sharp, and you do the same thing 8 times, starting at the bottom, ending in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you leave your thumb and your third finger the same, and you move your pinky up to A. And on this one, you do it 7 times total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now let's put both hands together here. So I go, and I do this 3 times. instead of hitting that top one on the third time, I then move down to this E. So that's, watch me here, top one, this one. Now we switch and do the same thing. Whenever my thumb moves is also what my pinky plays in the left hand. So now we go. Down to this one. Okay, then we switch. These two is same key. This one. Now we go to A, G sharp, E on its own. All together, I'm going to just play it without talking so you can see here, full speed. Alright, I know that's a little bit tricky to get the hang of, so feel free to pause the video and practice that section over and over. Now we learned that tricky section 1 part, we get into the vocals part of the song. So the good news is what your right hand was playing in the last section, your left hand now plays exactly the same. Now, sometimes the timing changes and you end up playing on one a little bit longer and you just keep going. The right hand is leading. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that, but just know that you're kind of using these keys in the left hand as like filler notes, like they're adding like, so it's going to be tricky to keep track of, oh, how many times am I playing that? Well, the way that you keep track of it is your right hand is leading. So I'm going to show you the parts when you need to then move your hands based on the right hand, if that makes sense. Trickiest part about this song is actually the timing of it. So just don't be too hard on yourself and make sure to practice it a bunch, and then you'll eventually get that timing down. So we're going to go into the main part here. So like I said, that left hand for the most part is the same as what you were doing earlier. So now we're going to learn the right hand melody. So that's G sharp twice, then you go E, B, A, G sharp, then you go, and you repeat that, then you go, so that's G sharp, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. So all together it's, then you go, so that's G sharp, F sharp, and E, and you go, so all together, then you go, and then you go, so that's E and B, then you go, so back and forth between those two, so it's, then you go, G sharp, C sharp, E, then you go, so that's E, B, so I'm going to play through that nice and slow. Then we go to the part, let's have a do, 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 do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E, B, G sharp. Then you repeat. And then this part changes to D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. So that's okay, then we go to this, thumb on B and fourth finger on G sharp. So you're going back and forth between G sharp and F sharp, and you're playing this B with your thumb. So it's, so that's one more time. Full speed. Then you go. So that's E, C sharp, and F sharp. So that's, then that repeats. Third time. And then it goes, baby, I got a plan. So that's B and G sharp. And then it's run away fast as you can. So it's B, G sharp, and C sharp. So that's, so I know this is a little bit tricky. I'm going to go ahead and play through the whole part that we've learned so far. Alright, so now we're going to put both hands together here. So again, the timing on this song is a little bit tricky. You almost have to play it really fast to be able to like hear it how it is in the original song. So I struggled with this myself when I learned it, but my best advice is to just practice it and follow along with this video as best as you can. So here we go, we're going to try and put both hands together. So in the beginning, this plays by itself. And then when we go to E is when we come into the left hand. So it's, so that's the timing on it. So I start these two, and when I move to E, I come in the left hand. So I'm going to try and do it slow here. Now, when I move to this key, right, that's when I move in the left hand. So now, when I move to this key is when I move to the next part. So I didn't even count how many times I did it, right? Because I'm paying attention to the right hand. So then we go. Now when I move to this one, I move in the right hand. Starts over. So I'm going to try and do it full speed just so you can see how the timing is, because like I said, it's a little bit tricky. So here we go. on to the next part. So I kind of ended the left hand early, right when I go to the do, 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 do. All right, so we're gonna go through that, both hands together again. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say switch, and that's when you need to move to the next left hand part. Because remember, this right hand is leading the show. So I'm gonna go through it again, just because I know this is a little bit tricky. So here we go. I'm gonna say switch, and that means when you switch in the left hand, okay? Switch. 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 Then we end here. Then we get back into section 1. The whole thing is exactly the same. Right, so then that repeats, and then the song is essentially on a loop. So after that, then you repeat what you just learned earlier. And then you can end it like that. All right, guys, and there you have it. That is the entire piano tutorial for Runaway by Kanye West. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out as a creator here on YouTube, and it also helps you out because then you don't miss out on any of my future content. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to create art, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, I wanted to announce that I recently created merch. It is a hand-drawn digital piano that I made. I have canvas bags, I have t-shirts and mugs. It's super cool. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it in the description box.